Yeah, now that the firefight is officially over in the town of Fort McMurray, it's time to rebuild. And part of that rebuild means cleaning up. And that means cleaning up everything in the town and also just outside. This looks to be some sort of SUV. Someone probably parked it there when everyone was evacuating. Now it is no more. But this will be gone. They're getting rid of all these cars. They're towing them to a whole bunch of different places. This one heading to the scrapyard. But the cleanup is on, and it's all hands on deck in Fort McMurray. Yeah, Tracy, we're just outside the roadblock here, Fort McMurray. It's a bit of a good news, bad news update from fire officials tonight. Now, the good news, it is a lot colder here tonight, and these cooler temperatures are helping fight the flames. The bad news, it will be at least 2 weeks before residents can get back inside there, and this fire is only growing. Now, Tracy, as you just mentioned, the media took a tour of Fort McMurray along with the Premier and fire officials on Monday. Amazingly, 85 to 90% of the structures in the town are still standing. That said, 2,400 are gone, and most of those are homes. Now, I'm actually just going to get our camera operator, Danny Lantella, to pan out a little bit here. We're 15 kilometers south of the town of Fort McMurray, and you can see it is black everywhere. Acrid smoke fills the air. It is such a strong stench. And throughout the day, water bombers continued to drop water and, as you mentioned, retardant in this area. There's hot spots right along this highway right to Fort McMurray. So it's understandable why it may take a little while before anyone can go back home. Gord, Linda? Yeah, the word hero has been thrown around a lot here over the last 9 days, and deservedly so. All the men and women who are in there fighting the fires, they are true heroes. But those guys, they need a support system of their own. And at least one firefighter we spoke to is crediting a team of locals for helping them save the hamlet of Anzac. For more than a week, we've all seen and shared the incredible pictures and videos of the firefight around Fort McMurray. But these guys weren't just watching it, they were living it.
There's been days it's been pretty intense. It's definitely a different experience being up here.
Different because they aren't firefighters, they're rough riders, a crew from around the country who work in the oil patch year round.
This rough rider is like a family. We do everything in common.
When the fires roared in, that family asked how they could help. The answer? Water tankers to follow crews on the front lines.
We don't think we're doing a whole lot, but every firefighter I've talked to says without these water trucks, they have had no chance.
A sentiment shared by Ryan Polak, an Edmonton firefighter who just returned home from battling the blaze. Their two worlds colliding when the fire made its way into Anzac.
Things accelerated quickly Saturday, so we had to get in there quickly, and we had to back out very quickly as well as the flames started surrounding the town.
It was really intense following the fire trucks around in and out of the fires.
Water bombers were flying over us. They were clipping the tops of trees.
But the Rough Riders kept to their word, staying hot on their heels the whole time.
Every time we turned around, one of their trucks was right there. They followed us in on their own accord. Thank you for being there. Without you guys, we wouldn't have been able to do our job.
Firefighter Ryan never caught any names, but felt compelled to send an email to the crew, saying without them, much of Anzac would be gone.
So how do you take to being called a hero?
They're the heroes. The firefighters are the heroes. We were just there to give a hand.
I don't think I've been a hero, but I still think the firefighters are real heroes.
Oh, they are the heroes because without them, this city will be gone.
Heroes working in tandem during the toughest of times. And there's no rest for the wicked. Those crew, 8 guys during the day, 8 guys at night. They won't be heading home anytime soon. They're actually heading back to the oil camps to get back to their real job. But they said they would do it all again in a heartbeat, and they're just happy to help out. Reporting from just outside Fort McMurray, Paul Haysom, Global News.